Be right back.
Okay.
Yep.
What's up?
How's it going for?
Pretty good.
That's good to hear. Sorry, it took me a while. I was getting a message.
Oh, no, you're fine. I guess we're gonna be waiting on Grim, and then once he gets here, we'll be ready to go. Assuming everybody else is also here. Because
sure.
Aries is going to be 30 minutes late from now on. Apparently, things changed at work, so now his schedule is going to force him to be late, which is, cool. At least he told me. And Niffle is
Yeah.
Niffle.
Back.
Welcome back, Robert. Oh. Let's see, gotta go in here, refresh. There. I still need to change Walker's icon to his new one. I'll get to it later. Alrighty, well, everybody who's going to be here is here, so welcome back, everybody. Last week, you guys decided to redeem a few gods. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get around to finishing that. So, just know you have quite a bit coming to you pretty soon. I just need to figure out what each one does. You at the very least have 2 special boons coming your way and 1 blessing, if not another 11. But anyway, you guys did your duty. You went out attempting to redeem some gods, and you were you worked favorably. You were able to redeem Kershka. You were able to redeem Kelimavor,
Test.
Shirasu, and several other deities also popped up on your feed. And you also know that Tiamat was also redeemed.
Yeah,
You're not
Tiamat.
sure how, though. And in the process of trying to leave the Honored Isles, you found yourself on the Honored Isles. It's a Link Square ship. What else can be said?
Forever trapped. I blame the driver.
Speaking of which, Celestial Thought. You are Oh, actually, you guys ended in the capital city. Well, in the fortress, which I still do not have a map for. I thought I made one a long time ago, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So if I did have one, it was on the hard drive that crashed. But anyway, so you guys were kind of ended trying to figure out what to do next.
You said we got 30,000 experience?
Correct. You all can take that in now. That, at the very least, is part of what you'll get from. Well, we'll say you get it now, but it's part of from your redeeming gods and several sessions of roleplay that I just kind of let accumulate.
Wow, it's a good chunk of change to get.
I think Robert was leading us to the honored lady because he had a theory about what's going on with this place.
Yep. It's always fun when you forget.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You also called that one guy rude because he didn't return your greeting.
Yes. I will remember that.
We also saw a human.
What?
Did we see a human?
A what?
Oh,
An unidentified creature.
Yes, you saw it.
tinier elf, a tinier ear elf.
Around you.
An elf that doesn't exercise.
One of Jinx's favorite form, the round-eared elf.
Yeah, head to the palace.
Oh, and wasn't praying hurting us for some reason?
Yeah, that too.
I really was, if Niffle was here, I was really hoping that they were going to contact all the gods.
I mean, they still might.
Speak of the devil.
I'll have you know she's a snow elf, not a devil.
You know, she's a devil.
Wait, no.
in
No.
disguise.
That's a common
Oh, yes, you are.
misconception that most snow elves are part devil.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Fair enough.
Is that a thing?
Oh yeah.
So she's a devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are.
This is news to me.
I just asked Monday's crew.
Didn't you read your backstory?
I wrote my backstory.
No, not that one.
Yeah, you are part snow elf, part hellfire dragon demon.
Yeah, that sounds about on brand.
Okay, well, assuming you walk and talk, you
Wait, was this an in-character conversation?
Sure. You said you were going to talk to somebody, Niffle?
No. I don't think there's anyone I need to talk to. Not in the Honored Islands, at least.
I thought you were going to complain to a couple of people that just got redeemed.
Oh, those. Yes, I sent all those messages off. I mean, if you want me to write them out, I'll do that, but...
no, it's more like you're gonna need to make 11 charisma saving throws.
Okay.
And you also get the feeling that none of your messages go out.
I assume I would have the common sense to stop after the first like 2.
That's fine. So roll me 2 then.
That one dice has a no on it. I think that one's got a no too. Is that your one?
What?
The no?
I don't see it now. I see
On
a
the
15.
die. On the die when you roll it. Right next to whatever you rolled was a no. See?
Oh, hey, look at that. I see that now. Interesting.
Because I need to reload my page. Someone roll me 14d6 twice. Oh, never mind. Apparently it didn't like me reloading.
No.
My bad.
Hey. I can't do that either.
Stupid Foundry being weird. It wouldn't let me click anything other than like open people's character sheets. I couldn't like roll stats. I couldn't roll regular dice. So, un momento.
Yeah, we're all getting back into.
There we go. Swear, D&D Beyond and Porter always has an update. Lots of dice. So when you get back in, Niffle, the first one, you're going to suffer 62 psychic damage. And you are stunned. And the second one, you suffer 58 psychic damage. And are not... not 58. Because you succeeded on the second one. It is 29 psychic damage, and you are not stunned.
Stand by.
Sure.
I'm on the ground.
What's everybody's passive perception again?
Mine's 15.
I'll say it was 16.
I think I'm really high.
Is that a sarcastic really high or actually really high?
I think Robert Nighthawk is really high perception.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, like a base 56. Yeah, you would notice your friend as you're walking just collapse on the ground.
Hey Nate, can you hit Niffle with a little pick me up?
Like what? Inflict wounds?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do death saving throw while you guys are taking this time.
Yeah, you know I don't.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, that's a lovely death saving throw.
Yeah, I really don't have a healing spell prepared.
All right, I'll do it. As soon as I can get my character sheet up.
And I used my special thing already today, I think.
Yes, it's still the same. It's still basically the same day. It's just later in the day.
Oh, so I hit closest 6 people other than Niffle with 12 points of the glorious healing.
How much do I heal?
12.
Fuck. Nobody tell fucking nobody tell Hyde about that.
As
I'll
he,
block his ears.
as he blankly stares into space.
Yes.
I will not tell him.
And as we walk and talk, I am just going to keep hitting you with.
Are you bringing me back up to full?
Yeah, unless you want to do something faster, I can slowly fill you up.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Uh, 62.
So-
You still need more.
I still need more. That's enough. We gained 30,000 XP last game, right?
Yeah, we just gotta take the downtime to incorporate that.
Okay.
You were saying, Jit.
As you get to the front gate of the castle, your pathway is barred.
Like by like people?
Yes.
I say hello. Is there something going on in the palace, or is this just a normal thing?
Only authorized personnel beyond this point.
Which authorization do you want from me?
Yeah, but I think we're authorized. Right?
Because I look and I think I have 2 marks on me. I show them both. Right?
You do. They look at you and say, authorized personnel only beyond this point. I should mention these aren't like okay, so I guess only a few of you are left from the original campaign, so you guys might remember what I'm talking about.
Are they the
new
4-legged
players don't.
dragons?
No. Hang on, I just gotta get back into my D&D folder. Are they in here or are they in the original campaign folder? Actually, I only think the original Monday group would know these guys, because... So, Grim, you're the only one who's gonna know who this is, what these are. Ironically,
Yeah.
because you're also a writer, you would know what they are anyway, but... I just remembered, I don't think Monday's Party in Season 1 ever ran into them. And they almost ended you guys Session 1 for Monday's Party. Hang on. Where are you? You know, you'd think I'd have better organization skills by now. I keep promising I'm gonna go put all this shit in like one folder. I laugh every time I see that one just because of what happened to him.
Who was it?
Before your time, but two of the players are going to remember. He was around for like a single session and then just ghosted for no reason. Like he didn't give me any feedback on what the problem was. So he was the very first person that Link shot out of a cannon at
Oh
Mock
yeah.
Jesus.
Yep. That's right.
Oh, come on.
Why is he important now?
No, he's dead. He was disintegrated from being shot out of a cannon. But it was just hilarious because like I'm looking through my old folders trying to find the picture of the creatures I'm looking for, and he showed up, and I'm like, I'm never gonna forget that guy. For
Did he
if
make-
any other reason than that.
Did he make an impact, or is it just?
Just because you get
Yeah,
shot
no.
out of a cannon.
Oh,
Yeah, here they are, finally. They look like these guys, except instead of wearing like regular pants, they're wearing like plate armor bottoms. So, as I'm speaking as them, imagine them more autonomous like. They're not necessarily constructs, but they don't talk with almost any emotion. Or speak with any emotion, rather.
So you're telling me these marks don't give me authorization to go forward?
That is correct.
But we are authorized.
You may take your complaints to the guard station.
Is that past you guys?
No, as he points as he points in a direction opposite of where you're going.
Yeah, I will take my complaints up with them. May the scales ever protect you, and the winds ever be in your favor.
They don't return the greeting, but they give you a slight bow, which you would know is pretty common for them. They're not necessarily the order. They're like the order's protectorate.
Guard.
Yes. So when you asked me last time, is there like an official city watch? No. But these guys kind of count towards that. They just do more than cover the city.
They're also shock troopers. All right, we're gonna go to the guard post and complain.
Oh, starting to remember, are we?
Yeah, they all got shot out of a fucking big ass dragon.
Ah, yes, good times, the Fortress Dragon. So as you come in, you see another younger writer, actually, than yourself, because you can take kind of a look and notice that his partner is only a wormling. Good evening. How can I assist you today?
The guards told me that this wasn't enough authorization to get past, and I show them my marks.
Do you mind if I hold your arm for a second?
I read his thoughts.
You can't. And it's in the same, it feels like the same reason why you can't normally read Raiden's thoughts.
I really hate rings of mind shielding. Hey, okay.
standard practice amongst those who have to manage the outer perimeter security.
I guess you already know what branch I am.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I was asking to hold your arm, sir.
Yeah, that's because everyone can read people's minds.
That doesn't necessarily mean we always do so. Some of us find that to be rude.
Thank you.
And this is where Robert is reminded there is this really weird sort of like debate going on within the order about just because you have the ability doesn't mean you should use it. The honored lady has her opinion has always been you should use your power because she would rather you be safe than worry about someone's feelings.
And that's the rule I go with. Enough
But
fucking riders have gotten hurt.
Yeah. So so which one are so if you allow him to touch your arm, he's going to scan
I'm a
you.
magus.
Okay. He goes over to a giant crystalline tablet and starts scrolling through names.
It's been changed several times.
You'll find it under stupid.
I'm Robert, formerly known as Thule, formerly known as Amir.
I don't have an entry for a Robert, not in the way you describe, but I do have an entry for a Thule. But he's currently listed as KIA. That would be why the crystal guards are giving you trouble. As he returns back to his seat.
Who killed me in action? When was I killed? I mean, I know when I was killed. When does this thing think I was killed?
Roughly 2 years ago.
Seems right.
Where was I 2 years ago?
Being killed.
What's today's date?
Dawn 8 of 103.
Well, that matches.
The second age.
When we went to the Feywild and
He was 95 then. No, there's a very specific event that happened that he's not remembering.
shit.
Well, he's remembering. I don't think he realizes it counts. Go ahead and make an insight check. I'll give you some help on this one.
Guidance.
Actually, sorry, you're still Draven Nighthawk. Never mind. I don't need an insight from you. With like a base 56 for most of your passives, it's fine. You would remember, and you just mentioned it. You used to be called Thule. The moment your name was stolen, they listed you as KIA.
I didn't go re-register? Son of a bitch.
You didn't really have time.
So,
and to be honest, all the writers you interacted with knew who you were and understood the story, so you just didn't bother.
I will explain. I was, I agreed to do something for someone, and they, took me to the Feywild. And unfortunately, a Fey creature took my name.
Oh yes, no, I have notes for this as he shows a few blurbs on the screen. It literally says underneath Thule's name needs to re-register.
Thank you. Can I re-register here?
Yeah, he pulls out a smaller crystal tablet that would be similar to what we consider like an actual like iPad, and passes over to you, and you'll recognize like information like date of birth, name, what's the name of your partner, what's your name, your rank.
Yeah, well, date of birth was like 150 years ago.
For a writer, that's not anything new.
And yep, I fill out all the fucking shit.
So while Robert's doing that, what's the rest of the group doing?
Yeah, just standing around watching this happen.
Yeah, just kind of looking around, just seeing people walk around.
Am I on a
Anything-
plaque?
I honestly don't know. He goes back to scroll through Thul's previous profile.
Kind of stupid. What would you just ask? Are you on a plaque of what?
I don't know, like a gravestone.
So stupid. You didn't
Yes.
die.
Yes,
Can I
you are
visit that?
listed in the. Sure. Once you get in
what-
the castle.
I need to take a picture of that.
I need to be able to get in with him. I need a visitor's
Yeah.
pass. I need to smash it.
Well, as long as you're with him, you're all cleared because a rider knows better than to let degenerates into the castle.
I look at Hyde.
So does the clerk for some reason. I happened to be there 2 years ago when you guys won the Tournament of Kings, and then again at the Tournament of Knights.
Yeah, those guys
Not
were
that
good.
not that Hyde's here to hear the warning, but he's going to look at Hyde and say, "Don't you cause trouble." Any
Speaking
of those
of that-
wild summons here.
So, I'm guessing this is the reason why we got transported back here, because normally someone can travel with me here with no problem. But where I was not registered when we went to plane shift away, we didn't go anywhere.
Well, there would be two problems. One, did you use the ring to plane shift?
I smile and I grip my teeth and I say, Lynx sold Hyde an airship.
And that would be your second problem. The airship isn't inherently authorized to travel here or travel away from here.
So the proper authorization for that would be through you?
Unfortunately, there is no registering the airship because it is not owned by a rider. So, in order for the airship itself to be considered a valid vehicle to transport you from here, from the Isles and back, they'd have to go through the honored trials.
Who owns the ship?
Hyde.
I guess we could get him to sign the ship over to you.
Does GM, does the Draven in me think that I can shrink the ship and then transport like that?
I mean, the Draven in you knows he can. He's a fucking god of magic. There isn't anything he can't do with magic.
So then go back in. So as long as we leave via me, my group is fine to leave. I will fix the ship so it comes with us.
Sure.
Thank you for that. Do I have to pay any fees?
No. But you are owed some back pay. I would
All
drop
right.
by HR when you get a second.
Let me guess, that's in the palace too?
Yes, but you now have permission to enter.
But I think I drug these guys around fast enough. I think we get out of here. I will come back for that. Hey, did they upgrade the cards? Like, can I stick money in my card to pay the bank off, or? Because I tried to stick guild tokens in and I broke it, so I figured I'd ask.
That's generally a feature of a higher level guild card. I can scan that for you here while you're here,
Yeah.
as it is a Linksware product.
Sure.
Go take a look at. Oh, I see what's happening. Your team is registered under a individual who is considered an S-class adventurer. So his benefits are trickling down to you.
Oh yeah, that would be this guy right here. He's here somewhere. He's always watching.
Nays, he is nowhere to be found.
Always watching what's out.
Actually, I think Robert, you'd also know that too when you look around, because don't you have? Oh, you don't actually have True Sight.
Oh.
That's weird.
I
I
can.
thought. Oh,
I can
because
see invisible with my cloak though.
yeah, he's not invisible. So, but I mean,
Well, I think I can
it's. Is it? Does it also peer into the ethereal plane?
That's what I'm about to see. I can't remember.
If it does, then yes, you would see him. He's kind of. He's not full. Like Nays would know this. He's not fully in the ethereal plane, but
Yeah,
he's like 1 foot in each.
Did he stop
you
following
can
us
see
when we
invisible
transported?
creatures and objects as well as into the ethereal plane.
Then yes, you two would both be aware that he has not been following you since you left the ship. Actually, he hasn't been following you since you teleported here or plane shifted here.
Gotcha. Yeah. I guess as Nighthawk, I got all my senses out to 10 miles, so I guess I do have that.
You have dark vision out to 10 miles, yes, and then obviously as a god of magic, he can just cast True Seeing on himself.
Gotcha.
Although I think he's supposed to have Clear Sight too. I had to have to look again. I may have forgot to put that on him.
So does that mean I'm able to put the money in here? Or that was just with the guild tokens?
Oh, that was just with the guild tokens. No, the banks are not managed by the guild system. They are managed by the Merchants Association. And there was going to be a feature implemented apparently for the guild cards to accept money to your bank as long as you linked your merchants rank with your adventurer's rank. But a certain somebody decided to go on a 2-year vacation and never finished designing the system.
He's back. We went and found him.
That doesn't mean that he doesn't have bigger things to do now.
But he's back.
Yeah,
so,
I know. That's
thank
the
you
problem.
for your time. And I will return when soon to finish with the bank and whatnot. But I will get my companions out of here to get back on track. And I will turn to him and say, may the scales ever protect you and the winds ever be in your favor.
He will repeat the salutation to you.
I bow and I turn to the group and say, see, he's not fucking rude, as we walk off.
I follow.
I don't get it.
I just remembered I didn't give him Clear Sight. Why did I not give Draven Clear Sight? Sorry. Side rant.
We will return to the ship and I will attempt to shrink it and then plane shift us. Where do we want to go in the material world?
Material plane, probably.
Where?
Black City?
Black City?
Does the Riders have a outpost there now, or no? We're not there, right?
Correct.
I'll teleport. I will plane shift us to just outside the city gates because I don't know the exact laws. Last time I knew they were iffy about that.
Yeah, the Black City kind of gets testy when you have something in their airspace.
I mean, they have licenses for a reason, is all I'm going to say. And there has never been an aerial invasion. We want to guess why?
Has there been an invasion period?
Sort of.
I mean, there was the demon invasion that didn't happen.
Well, if you consider an invasion by one person an invasion, then yes, there was an invasion. But nobody could stop that one person, so I mean.
Is there guard right here at the city gates up like 200 miles outside the city?
No, as a matter of fact, there isn't.
All right. Here you go, guide. Where do you want your ship?
Lazily waves into a certain point in the air.
There you go.
It is dark, by the way.
All just because a dang fairy took my name. Just staring off. I like the dimmer switch.
What was the name of the fairy that took your name?
Probably Thule.
So, what's the party's next move?
I believe going back. I didn't want to go back. I guess just to go back, right?
West or
We don't have any quests currently that are out. And you can look at your guild card for most quests on there.
well, it's late. We could get some rest.
So we get back on the ship.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, hide summons can fly us into the city and we can rest.
You guys don't always sleep on them. You don't sleep. The others don't sleep on the ship all the time.
I don't sleep.
That's why I corrected myself. Sorry.
Yeah, we haven't really slept that much on there.
I have never seen you not sleep on the ship.
Don't know what to tell you, partner. We only slept a little bit here. I remember mostly sleeping in an inn. That's where I remember mostly sleeping in.
So to the city to rest then.
I mean, it's not bad if we just sleep on the ship and then hides minions or slaves or whatever he calls them. Just do everything. Yeah. Where does everyone want to sleep at then? Should we go into an inn or somewhere, or should we just sleep on the ship then? What do y'all think?
Well, there's three of you that
I'm
need to
comfortable on the
decide that,
ship.
because me and Nays just watch you.
Yeah, I say sleep in the ship then.
Well, you always gotta make things weird.
And that what you do. Take watch.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all.
No, I understand. You don't think I make anything weird. It's perfectly understandable.
I'm not asked a question. That's not having anything to do with fucking lying.
How are you changing up the rules?
I said I can't lie. Well, a question's not a lie. You said, why do you have to make everything weird? It's not a statement.
Oh, I'm dying over here. To the ship.
To the ship.
Fuck sleeping on a ship.
And as we looks like we just gained some levels. Do you all require downtime to advance?
Yes, that would be perfect.
How much downtime do you require?
2 weeks, probably.
Does anyone need more than 2 weeks?
I don't believe so.
I don't need any. I just got a new meta magic. So
Yeah,
Oh,
see, I don't think I got anything either. I think mine was all spells and whatnot.
let me check what I need. My apologies, I might not need any either. At level 6.
Well, I did get divine intervention, but I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
pray for that.
I'm pretty sure I need downtime for aura of
Oh,
protection.
you don't need to get divine intervention for another 6 levels, right, for it?
yeah.
So does that go from somebody to nobody needing downtime?
No, I think I need
Let
a
me-
week to do or get aura of protection.
Class or a subclass feature?
That's a class.
Raiden, you were saying something?
Checking real quick.
Do you guys mind taking a week that don't need a week for to get theirs and then possibly Nate to get his?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Fuck no, I ain't waiting a week for you fuckheads.
I don't actually need anything. So if y'all want to do a week, I can still do a week though.
We'll attempt to take a week. Contact. The dragon god that we are trying to redeem, Kreska, and ask if they have any information on how Draven is doing.
All right, right on.
Make an intelligence save. Oh right, it just automatically fails against you.
I'm still getting psychic screamed.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe when we get into the city, we can find out what's going on with that.
I'm
What
gonna.
god did you
Are we
anger?
cursed?
When he last checked, he did not see any curses. His last session, he did check hide for curses.
Cut off from somewhere. Oh, look on the guild card. Does it say? Does it give a quest about, hey, why is everyone getting fucking psychic screamed?
Nope.
Who did you anger?
I'd angered Tiamat. Then apparently we redeemed them.
Maybe it was someone else then.
Well,
Since
we are redeeming gods to put cannon fodder on the ground for some entity which the gods are afraid of. So maybe it's that person.
yeah, guessing they're stopping us.
Should we resolve our level up?
Not yet. Is everybody agreeing to sleep?
Meditate.
Goodness.
As elves.
Yes.
I attempt to stare at stuff while they sleep, because that's my rest.
Those of you who do sleep, find your rest not so restful.
Damn it.
You toss and turn, and after about 2 hours, would give up because you know you're not going to get a good night's sleep.
How does my meditation go?
The same. It's the difference is that while they are having like fitful sleep, splotches of nightmares here and there, and just utterly annoying interruptions, for you it's like the most annoying sound in the world is just ringing in your ears and will not stop.
That's pretty much the same for me.
Which might sound like the honking of a lawyer clown constantly, or Hyde reciting ballet, or not ballet, sorry, poetry. Whatever would be the most annoying thing for Niffle to hear. You can't seem to find entertainment in anything you stare at, Robert. Everything seems...
I'm just gonna go up on deck and just say, I can't sleep.
He doesn't have any weird. Naeus, does he have anything weird on him?
I
We're
will
not
use weird
cursed, but
insight.
something's affecting us. I'm gonna give him.
I'm assuming that this is probably pretty redundant with the literal gods on the ship, but I'll just pop off a divine sense.
For Naeus, I'm gonna give him skill improvement so he gets to add his proficiency again, and I will give him try and give him an advantage if I can with this weird eye.
Yeah, go ahead, re-roll that, Naze.
Okay. And also use knowledge from past life to add a d6.
Okay. We lost Grumpy.
He got psychically
He's back.
screamed at. That's how you get rest, is you cut out when the DM's going to tell you didn't get any rest. And you come back and think everything's good.
Nah, I feel like the voices were all choppy. What did I...
Are we better?
Yeah.
One second.
With skill and proficiency, I think you would have another +4 on top of that.
And it's a deception check?
Yeah. Versus my insight.
I'm not lying.
No, he's using weird insight on somebody. Because all of you
I know.
are not able to get your rest. So he's like, what? Import data.
Oh, there's actually another thing I could have done.
Go ahead.
I'm going to touch Niffle and cast Identify,
Ah,
which I can do at will. See if there are
Okay,
any magical
so we'll
effects.
resolve these in order. Right, and since you're the one he was weird inciting, roll me a deception check. Unless you're freely letting him learn a secret about you.
Yeah, Ryan doesn't really. I don't believe
All
he
right.
has anything to hide. I don't
All
think
right,
so.
then what is Raiden's deepest, darkest secret?
Ooh.
Goddamn, this is gonna have to take me a while. Pass right now.
Okay, fair enough.
You didn't really like your father because he never played catch with you?
Yeah, we'll
I
say
know.
it's something like that till you come up with one.
Alright, here. Raiden is very much a thief. He loves to steal. Well, he does love to steal its most information. So if he does hear something that he finds that's like funny or interesting, he will sometimes also spread it around. So if you tell him a secret, he will not keep it for long. So don't
And
trust Raiden with secrets.
when you touch Niffle, you identify that she is wearing a mithril plate +1.
Alright, doesn't look like we're under any spells.
I don't think I'm under any of my own spells currently.
I think I would know if I was under a spell, so I don't think I am.
I'm not. If I was playing a wizard still, I probably would have a few defensive things up, but not Niffle. I miss playing a full caster.
Did Niffle get anything from her divine sense?
Don't know.
The answer is sort of. So it lasts for a round.
Yeah, it's just a blank, like a ping, and I get to figure out what's going on a little bit.
Odd or even, high or low?
Highly odd.
Highly even. Let's see. Within 6 seconds, something enters your divine sense at that exact moment.
Can I instantly flip up another one?
Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to use your ability as many times as you're allowed.
Sure, I sure am, and I'm allowed to use this 6 times a day.
In a strange sense, something is pinging your divine sense, but you don't know what it is. It does not identify as a fiend, celestial, or undead, or maybe it's all three. It's kind of hard to tell because it's basically appearing and disappearing from your divine sense well within that 6-second time frame. It's like if it appears in 3 seconds, it's gone in 3 seconds. And you do not sense the normal celestial that has been with you this whole time.
That's concerning, and I share this with the group.
Is he around?
My pet celestial isn't around.
You have a pet
Oh.
celestial.
Yes, I have a pet celestial. He probably doesn't see it that way, but he follows me around and stalks me, so I'm not going to be particularly polite unless he introduced himself one day. I think some of you have talked to him, but I never did. I don't know. Once upon a time. Something about death? I don't know.
I don't think we're gonna make this week of downtime till we gotta figure this shit out.
What? Okay, so we don't know what happened to your pet, Celestial, and we are not allowed to sleep now. All right, so, should we go see that person after all? Should we go see your that ruler? Maybe they could help us.
Upon taking stock of the area around you, Naze, you don't see any summons.
Do I see Hyde?
Yes. Staring blankly at a wall. Mumbling something about not being able to get enough sleep.
Okay.
Maybe he should sleep on a bed then. All right, Naze, you're the brains of the operation. What do we do?
What if we tried contacting a god not through prayer? There are spells that can let you communicate with the gods, right?
Sending, divination.
Talking.
Commune in a
Messages are
weird
close
way.
enough. Maybe if somebody can cast a contact planar being or extra planar being or something, hey, could you help us? Something. You can talk to that guy. He's kind of a god right now. Like maybe he can talk to other gods.
Nah,
Oh,
someone
he's
tries to psychic scream at me.
Who? It's probably the person whose power you stole.
No. It's a T crossed off W.
A T's crossed off up. What?
What if you use the legend lore focusing on that symbol?
Let me try and remember the symbol.
I thought it was an F and a W.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to remember it.
You motherfucker.
Oh, no, you're right. It is an F. I don't know why someone was saying T.
T crossed off.
Yes,
Makes a
T.
fucking it's an F. If you kind of look at it that way, it's. Or were you just being a weirdo?
I didn't remember.
Oh. But you can get me inside
I
the
think I'm looking on the wrong
pocket
channel.
of your ripped jeans.
I mean, it's on the map, but sure.
Oh, fuck! I got like Discord up. I'm trying to flip through it. So I will use legend lore. Thinking of that.
XFW.
We get information. Fucking this is why Naze is the fucking smarts behind the whole fucking.
The spell doesn't even go off.
Spell doesn't go off.
Wait. If it was not a legendary thing, the spell would go off and I just wouldn't learn anything, right?
Correct.
This thing's so fucking legendary, it stops legend lore.
Wow.
That's mean.
Why'd you break my sleep? You and your whole fucking I'll be watching you thing, dude. What the fuck, dude? That creeped me out so much.
Is that what you're dreaming of me?
There's no dreaming. There's no sleeping. Ass.
Every time you turned around, I was there.
No. I don't
All
have
right.
to turn around to see you. You know that.
I don't know this spell, but I know Draven knows this spell, right?
What
Some
spell?
some spell which you can make a fucking message and you fucking stick it in someone's pocket, right?
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
you
Here.
you mean that one?
This
Yeah,
is
that's a
the
normal level spell, right?
Yeah, I'm just
It's
trying to
not
remember
like
what
an
that's
epic.
called now. It's been
It-
so low,
It's
so
called
long since.
I don't give a shit about divination immunity.
Message.
No, it's message times 100.
You know, this was something special that Draven made. It allows you to.
summon a 20th level thief who has a message and puts it in somebody's pocket.
Oh
That
God,
is
what was it called?
insane.
Yuki,
It's
what was that
it,
spell you kept fucking sending to people?
I'm sorry, say it again.
It's a spell you send somebody a note, and it doesn't matter if you kept sending it to Fenbrix because you couldn't send to
Intrusive
him.
message.
Intrusive message, yes.
Intrusive message, yes.
Oh yeah, Fenbrix has found a way to murder those people.
Because fuck you and fuck any mental defenses you put my way. You're getting your mail whether you like
Alright.
it or not.
So
I mean, it is Draven who created it. So
I remember this intrusive message spell.
It was really funny when I
because-
could just see a spell be cast and then cast it, and then these guardians would just do these random shit. And I'd be like, oh, that's how you do that.
yeah.
That was
So
fun.
who should I send to, or who should I make this message to?
Ooh, let's
What should I say?
let's choose a god at random. Or have we tried talking to like some guardians or something? Have we go like gone above the gods kind of thing? You know. I know Seamus said. I mean, Cirrus. oh, Lord Cirrus.
Should we
Seamus,
start with
great
Bahamut
one.
and see if we get something back?
Ooh, I think we've asked too much of that dude already. Like, didn't he like ride on your shoulder and you like ignored him for like half a session?
He's so fucking quiet.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Yeah, dragging on your shoulder.
I mean, I'm used to I'm used to Dragon X. He breathes a lot heavier.
But Bahamut at least is friendly with us. I don't think he'll mind answering a question.
And go.
Because I mean, I don't know. You talked about this other thing, and I don't know any of those other things. Hey, wait a second. Do we know anyone
what?
who's immune to psychic?
Immune to psychic?
Yeah, because like
Um,
I keep getting screamed at, and I didn't pass out, but when Yuki did it, I mean when Niffle did it, she passed out.
Yeah.
So like our sendings going through, and they're getting screamed at too.
I know what you can do. Cast Mind Blank. It makes you immune to psychic damage.
Yeah, but then I won't
There you
remember
go.
to send a message.
I don't
That's
think
not
that's
how
how
that
that
spell
works.
works.
Dude, I smack you in the back of the leg because I can't really reach the back of your head.
You're thinking Feeble Mind.
So fucking hard. Man, you're so fucking smart. Even I know what mind blank
Yeah,
does, and I
but it's
can't even
on
cast
the
a
it's
spell.
on the recipient though. I can't like stick a mind blank on the
You can
intrusive
stick Mind Blank
message.
on yourself, I think. I think you can use Mind Blank on
I
the
don't need it.
Yeah. Oh, oh. What are you trying to say then?
He's worried about hurting whoever he sends the message to.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
See, that's why
Oh.
Naze is the brains behind the operation.
So
Oh,
the
why not?
person, so you think you're just screaming to people you sent messages to?
Yeah.
Oh, well, stop screaming at them.
Yeah.
No,
The
I
Honor
could
Lady's
try.
probably pretty pissed with me.
I
You know
could
you
try.
can.
I could try.
Okay,
If we want to send a scream to whoever's screaming at us, I could send a message and then just reflect it.
question: have you tried sending it just like into the weave of magic? Like, I don't know how magic works in your world, sir, if there's a weave or not. But yeah. So however and
So
then
should I
just have
send it
that
to
like
the
just like
to Draven's the god of magic?
I thought you are Draven.
No, he was temporary the god of magic. He went crazy. He was holding the power for the god of magic in order for her to rebuild herself.
That's right. Okay, that's right. Yeah, that's your problem. I have
You
no
think
idea.
I'm
I
infecting you
have
guys?
n- no. Maybe. Hmm. Screaming. Okay, like, does the scream sound like a dude screaming, a chick screaming? Does it sound like Draven screaming?
I don't know. It just gets canceled.
Oh. Would you hear, elf girl?
I'm sorry.
I said, would you hear?
I just heard a scream and then darkness.
Okay, okay. Again, I need um, some. We're
Some
talking about the
detail?
scream. I need some definition on the scream. I need
Oh yeah.
tone, timbre. I need pitch. I need key, male, female. I need to know an accent
Yeah.
if you had one.
Give me a second. Just give me 1 second to make sure I can do this. Okay. Niffle is going to use minor illusion, and she's going to conjure a sound, and I am going to post what the sound sounds like.
And I throw my hammer at you. No skin. Fuck this.
I'm going to put. Where is it? Come on.
You better not post like a fart sounders.
It's not a fart sound. All right, here it
Yet.
is.
What are we inquiring about?
Oh, hang on. Ooh, I missed a scream.
That's what it sounds is like. Romual's scream from Jan and Vangelion. Right? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, so a magic dude who's got a lot of power.
Current goddess of magic is Lucia, right?
Yes.
So
she
I'm gonna. So what I was gonna say, I'm just asking the group. Hi, we experience a psychic scream every time we try to message someone. We're unsure if it is because I am trying to help Draven or if we annoyed someone else. Does that sound like a good message?
Sure.
Yeah.
Ace?
That sounds good.
I'm gonna attempt an intrusive message.
I cast guidance
The
on you
goddess of
before you
messages.
do it.
And then I say, sincerely, yours, Robert Nighthawk. Thank you for your time.
Your scroll disappears. About 6 seconds later, a scroll appears in front of you.
Does it just get a big T with an X on it and a W?
No. There's an addendum to that.
It's neither scenario. You're being hunted and tracked by a all-powerful being that says you have something he wants. Incidentally, I left him. Incidentally, if we left the marionette behind, we would not be affected by this.
The marionette.
Yeah.
Does that mean hide?
It all comes back to Hyde, huh?
It usually does. And he's not here to defend himself.
Correct.
I'll be right back.
What is an all-powerful being?
How many does y'all or
Tiamat.
two of y'all has been hanging out? Yeah. I was gonna say, has Hyde made any more enemies with other gods?
Another scroll appears in front of you.
What does that say?
Yeah, he pissed off a lot of people.
Oh, damn.
What did Hyde do before I joined y'all?
Do I know a fairy? He is really out to get me. Get me. He already took my damn name. Was that one good enough for him?
What's his name now?
I don't know. This she says, do you know a fairy? He's really out to get you.
Hmm. I know
Walker?
Fairy. I remember some years ago.
You guys
Seems
know a
like a
fairy?
nice fellow.
A long time, like a while back, we did. I think
Eh,
almost like 2 years ago.
And he got when we were in the Feywild, he got like possessed or something.
Yeah, you better hope it's maybe it's that guy. Was it like hung out with you guys? He's about our level then, Was he carrying a murderous, dangerous bow or anything? I think we'll be fine.
Don't know about the bow that much. It did play some
From your
terrible
side,
music.
Hyde, can
from
you
your
get this
side, it
ship
sounds
moving?
like
Because it hasn't been
Briscoe.
moving. Like, just, I mean, or Nays, or...
Right, right. He's dead inside. His eyes are just black, like plastic things just sewn onto the fur of his flesh.
You'll walk over to the wheel and start piloting the ship towards the city.
Oh no. Is that where we're going?
If we're being hunted by an all-powerful being, probably not towards the city.
Who? I don't like this. I don't like to be hunted.
Would it attack us to get
Hunters.
in front of everybody, even in front of like another? I guess yeah. They wouldn't really care about the casualties.
Now, where would you like me to take us then?
Well, which one of you asshats has somebody who's super powerful looking for him?
Who was it exactly, Robert? Or what was the wording again?
You either have an all-powerful being tracking you. If you leave the area behind, you will not be affected by this. Do you know a fairy? He is really out to get you.
A
So it's after
fairy.
the ferry. Okay, I mean, so no, the ferry's after you. You're in a bad fucking. Yeah, we already know about that. So we have to get rid of Hyde. I do not think we should get rid of Hyde.
Yeah, he's the only one that really could pilot the ship.
I think I might have a solution. You know what? No way fucking Niffle knows these obscure, extremely powerful spells that Yuki would. There's one that I liked called Out of Time. Or something like that. Let me look for it.
You guys have been pushing.
No, that was an 8th level spell, not even a 9th. Outside of Time, yeah. That was a good one.
It's Cascade on him.
You know, we could just put Hyde in the little time bubble for a little bit.
So what's the plan?
Naves, you wouldn't have like any spells that can make Hyde like non-detected by anything, would you?
Nothing like that.
Nothing that would be like. all powerful is a pretty potent description from the goddess of magic.
Correct.
Like, and it was like all, like ALL, capital letter, all powerful. Could be me.
Just all powerful.
Well, when T-Mac gets here and eats that little furry dude,
Yeah,
jumping off
then the
the
all
boat.
powerful being will have to taste after Tiamat. Wait a
Did you
second.
eat paint chips as a kid? What?
Like, didn't Bahamut say there was all hands on deck because there was some great creature and they wanted to get a bunch of gods redeemed so that they had more fucking cannon fodder?
Yes.
And if the goddess of magic said an all powerful being, I think they could be related.
Why would that?
That creature might
Oh.
target us because we were redeeming gods, but why would they specifically target Hyde?
Because Hyde is problematic.
There's always. Well, I didn't know that. But
Because
there's
in a
always been
past
dragons
life,
chasing
Hyde
him,
pissed
but I
him
didn't know
off.
that. Pissed.
Or this life.
Or yesterday.
Yeah. I could actually, stand being around Hyde right now. Normally, he gets on your nerves.
Heard that.
It's be like hide, 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 hide. What's up, kitty? Mama already fed you.
Mhm.
I don't think we can stick in one area too long. I mean, if he's chasing us, he's...
Well, if it's all powerful, it's not like it's, gotta walk here.
In general, are the gods bound by their word?
Depends on the god.
As I figured. Thought about maybe like asking for a duel or something with the servant of Tiamat, and like that would be the end of it, regardless of the outcome.
Oh, no. Tiamat wanted to fucking our souls devoured.
Yeah, I would say the lawful good ones and the lawful evil ones would probably.
Can you probably send another message to the goddess asking her what the all powerful being is? Like, are they even a god, or because either someone freed this god, or this god is Tiamat, or just somebody else?
I don't think that the goddess guardian of magic would describe Tiamat as all powerful. She's kind of mid.
And technically, I got the second message when you guys were asking about it, so I think it could be the fairy.
A fairy. Why would a fairy want to hide?
And you said his. Yeah. Larry asked you that famous question, didn't he, when he met you?
Oh, what's that spell that gives you like good idea, bad idea? Wheel or
Augury?
woe
That
or
is
something?
augury.
Oh,
Augury.
great. That's a second level spell.
Yeah, what's your point?
But hey, out of character, you remember that time that we got hung up because of a first level spell? We were trying to smash
Yeah.
a mosquito with a mallet, and really all we needed was identify when the Warforged were pouring into the town.
Yeah. So fun. I'll agree.
You ask it something like, will we find the person targeting us in the Feywild or something like that?
Just knowing the being's name would probably help out. You know.
Probably.
Well, how powerful was this fairy that you guys were talking about? Because you said she asked if we know a fairy.
I mean, he was strong when we knew him, but like, not that strong.
I mean, he was strong enough to slay over 100 people in an instant. 2 of those people being Archfey.
I'm just saying what Niffle would know.
True.
I didn't know anything about that.
You did, actually. You were there.
Oh, never mind then.
I don't think you were there, but Nithel was there.
Right.
I wouldn't have known the exact count, just arrows hitting everyone.
You know he shot off 100. And I believe there was a message that lit up on all your guild cards. But it's been so long, I don't remember what that message was, so I'd have to go back and look at the recorded stream. But yes, you can cast Augury if you wish.
Who's casting augury?
Guy who knows all spells.
Oh yeah. Well, what am I fucking? Do I have to ask something?
Let me look at the
Well,
rules.
you have to. I think you have to figure out if
You
asking
receive an
about
omen
a
from an
specific
otherworldly
goal.
entity. Yeah, for a specific course of action that you can plan to take in the next 30 minutes. Keep in
Yeah,
mind, the spell does not
keep
take
in
into
mind-
account any possible circumstances.
With that spell, you have to ask a certain god.
It doesn't say that. It says an otherworldly entity,
Oh. Well,
meaning it could go to anyone.
alright.
For clerics, we just assume they're asking their god.
Okay, I would say if we go to the Feywild, will we find the person who is messing with us there? Or however, if you can think of a better way to phrase it.
Off the top of my head, nope. I will augury that.
A wagon wheel appears in front of you.
A wagon wheel?
Wheel is
Yes,
for the
wheel, whoa. Wheel, woe, or wheel and woe, or nothing.
No,
Real is
that's a
good.
pun.
So yes. So do you want to take this thing to the Feywild, see if we can find the person?
I think that's our only option, really.
I thought the whole throwing the bear off the boat was like.
I mean, that's also a permanent solution too, I suppose.
Not in the cards.
I mean, you could augury that too if you want.
It gets less accurate as you use it more.
Mhm. There's a 25% cumulative chance that you.
Is it possible to take a short rest?
You haven't attempted it yet.
Alright. The boon that I got from it lets me recover my spell points on a short rest. So I would like to try to take a short rest now. Before
All
we
of you
go.
will also find that you have another boon. I still owe you one more boon and at least one blessing.
It doesn't list a range. Is it just as far as we can see, or
Yep.
cool?
So is everybody taking a short rest?
Yeah.
A short rest amount of time goes by. You will find that you can benefit from a short rest because it does not require you to sleep. It just requires you to pretty much do nothing.
All right. I am attempting to do something just before that, but you can
Okay.
go on.
So, a short rest resolved. What is the next step?
We go into the
Wanna say
Feywild?
something about the Feywild? Pinch poke, you owe me a coke. To the Feywild.
To the Feywild.
As you all resolve your short rest and get ready to go to the Feywild, Hyde is nowhere to be found.
Oh wow.
And the equivalent to the keys to the ship are missing. And I will say, Nate, you know that because you spent 2 weeks trying to learn how the plane shift module works. You probably learned incidentally how a good portion of the ship worked.
Hmm.
Did I see him just walk off?
No. It was like he was there 1 minute and gone the next.
Welp. We're stuck, I guess.
So, what now?
What now, indeed? Can somebody hotwire the car? I don't know what the fuck car is, but
I have the plane shift
Uh,
now. I can use it once a day, but we would need something tuning fork for the Feywild.
we will be right back. That's a dangerous feature I forgot you had.
Yeah, because this is when we reborn with this.
That's an all powerful feat. What will happen? You're gonna get ambushed and most likely killed.
Yeah, by the
Walker.
Frostwalker.
Actually,
Would
that's
would that come
a
across
little
as
copyright, but yes, the Frostwalker. I'll come up with a better name for him.
would I know that? So if I go back to the group, I can say if we go to the Feywild, we're going to get killed by the Frostwalker.
Yeah, because the boon just outright. This is basically Kismet telling you exactly what's about to happen. This ain't no augury bullshit. This is real, and you know that whoever gave you that augury just lied to you.
Well, I mean, it was good for somebody.
Precisely. It says otherworldly entity. It doesn't say it can't be intercepted.
Yeah. Frostwalker was like, yes, do that. Thank you.
Because he's looking for you, and currently he clearly doesn't know exactly where you are. So, okay, I thought I would just let you know that inside because that was going to be a lot harder to type out.
No, yeah, definitely. Thank you.
welcome back.
Oh, you know what you know.
Well, we took our short rest. I used one of my abilities, and if we go to the Feywild, we will be ambushed and killed by something called the Frostwalker.
The Frostwalker. Well, so what are our options?
I would suggest we try to stay on the move, try to avoid this being. Does Draven know a mass like non-detection spell?
Probably the normal non-detection spell cast several times.
Oh no, there's a higher level version that you could do that would just require one cast.
There's also amulets of proof against detection and location.
those require attunement.
Yes.
How many of you all are attuned out as I cast mass,
The
non-detection?
closest you could get. I keep forgetting that doesn't do exactly what I think it does. I guess non-detection is the best one. Oh, yeah, probably the better choice than the one that I'm thinking of. You know, Draven can just cast non-detection and then meta magic into multiple people.
Boom! I do that. Hey, wait a second. So mind blank, like what they were trying to tell me to do earlier. Stops anyone from sensing emotion, reading thoughts, divination spells, and the charm condition. It even foils wishes. Yeah. So I do the non-detection, and then I start doing mind blank on everyone. Am I able to meta magic mind blank so I do it once and hit everybody?
Yeah, because Draven can use meta magic multiple times. You would use twin spell multiple times.
See, and this is why you don't put the damn airship over the fucking town, because now he's trying to blow it up.
I'm like, why does it? Why is it just? I'm like, oh, that's all it did was add. He didn't roll it.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, wow.
What's the oh wowing going? I'm looking, I see nothing.
I think I'm seeing what he's seeing.
Oh, God.
What plane are you in currently?
The material plane.
Okay. It's in Wednesday chat is what I'm looking at.
Even when he's not here, he's causing you guys problems. It's impressive, really.
I guess it did roll 5 and 5 and then 14. That's 4.
Anyway.
Do we just keep the
So
move
Mind
on?
Blink has been cast.
So what happens?
Well, nothing you would know about. He's not anywhere near you.
So the ship doesn't blow up?
No.
Okay.
Anything said in Discord is not considered in-game chat.
Okay.
So if someone says enact the self-destruct sequence, that's not going to happen.
All right.
Now, if you want to actually kick him off the ship, all you have to do is say that in game. Now, if you told me that as private chat, then yes, that would be considered in game.
How many of you people have personal vehicles which we can start to get the hell out of here?
I can fly.
I
I
can
hop
also
on my broom.
fly.
I hop on my broom.
Oh, I also take out my cubic gate.
How often can you use that, Naze?
3 charges a day.
I only have my cape
Well,
or my wings. My wings of prey.
Must be the wings of the Arctic Tern.
I think we have the non-detection for a bit. If we just travel away from this ship,
Who can plane shift?
I
guess you
can.
and if we can't use that, then I might be able to help too.
Well, what are we gonna? So are we trying to plane shift back or to the? Well, Hyde's gone now. I guess we don't have to worry about all that.
If
stuff anymore.
whoever was after this Frostwalker kidnapped Hyde, then they know exactly what.
It's Hyde, right?
The chance.
We don't have the keys to the ship, so we might as well leave. So,
Do we plane shift, or do we?
well, besides the fair dead, we want to still plane shift.
I think the same with travel. Like when
Cast plane shift. Whatever.
You're not wrong. Ship.
I don't know.
I think we rolled. I just don't remember. Hang
Forts.
on. Halfway.
5d20.
I think that's right. Let me just double check my. You have in
About
2
that.
years. You have
11, 12, 9, and 16.
You didn't get any doubles.
actually.
Yeah, when you got board, it was like double. There was a couple of
And
planes
of course,
you really
because you're
wanted to
the owner
go.
of the cube, you know where it goes. So I will go ahead and put it under description. Scroll down. So 11.
Oh, okay. I'm like 29 sides. That's not cubic.
No, it's just how many planes there are, and it's
Yeah,
6
no,
of
I
them.
got you. I'm
But
like,
if there
I'm
are
just
29
like,
planes you can choose from.
Oh, cubic gate with 29 sides. There you go.
You call it.
You know,
That's just a nonadon, right?
polyhedral, yeah, whatever. Just a polyhedral gate.
Yeah, I think you can refer to both because I think non is anything after 9.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I think so, but I think the polyhedral also counts because that's just the description in general. You know what? That's actually funny. So I'm gonna let it happen. And this is probably the most versatile cubic gate I have ever seen. It has a little something for everybody.
A bit of Mount Celestial, some Abyss, some Limbo. Here we go, the Beastlands.
There you go. So the description is in the description at the bottom of your cubic gate.
Yep. Okay, well, that takes us to Feywild. The Netherverse, Mount Celestia, Elemental Water, and Sigil.
Oh, damn.
We
Told
can
you,
go
he had
to
like the most versatile
Netherverse.
cubic gate I've seen in a while.
Well, just one of those gates is a versatile gate. You go to Sigil, and then you can go anywhere the fuck you want from
Uh-huh.
there.
Damn.
Mount Celestial.
Shall we go to Sigil?
That place weirds me out, friend.
Nays. A certain rogue figure walks in front of you and holds his hand out.
Is he asking for the cube?
No, he's like, it's more like he looks like he's offering you something.
I'll hold out my hand.
Equivalent to a key to this vehicle.
Oh, thank you.
Walks off to his little tea set that 95 made for him all those days ago. I guess I could say all those years ago now because it has been 2 years since that was made.
And Misty made that nice tea set. I mean, he's got to do something, right?
Do you want to take the ship, or do you think it's safer to cut ties with this for now?
Robert, you
Can
want
you
to do your
ask?
little mind sending thing? Seeing if you get yelled at?
I want to fucking scream
We're,
that.
we're immune to psychic damage right now, right?
Yeah. So do a sending to one of you guys. I knew group Hoodis. I send it to Braden.
Was that an issue? I thought it was only the gods we couldn't speak to.
It happened every time he tried to do any sort of messaging. Intrusive
Oh.
thought was the only thing that seemed to get through.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I have multiple ways to talk to people. I just talk to them. I pray to them. I send to them.
And now you intrusive thought them.
Does Raiden get to? Does it go? Do I notice that thing about the psychic stream stopping, or does Braden get a message?
Raiden gets a message. Whatever
But-
you sent him.
But no psychic screams?
Nope.
Goddess of Magic did say if we get rid of Marionette, we wouldn't be hunted.
Hey,
Hello?
Robert, do you remember that ferry that was gonna I think we're supposed to talk about? Do you think that's the ferry that's after you?
Well, his name was Walker, and this is Frost Walker. So
The
Yeah,
same
that sounds
guy?
like their ferry, not my ferry.
Oh shit! Good. Man. I hope it wasn't weird. That ferry became like NPC.
Yeah. Um. What do you think? Just go to Sigil, see if we're followed or whatever. Those that didn't, if we're able to sleep, maybe we can rest there. At least it will
Looks
be out of the way.
like like
I can
leagues
rest in
above
2 hours
here.
if you want to just wait for me to see if I can rest.
All right. Well, get the ship moving like south. At least so we're moving, and then try and see if you can rest these.
Okay.
If the group agrees to this.
Yeah. It'd also be great if you could like train somebody else on this, because it seemed like there was like a lot of people working on the ship, or the three familiars.
I'm going to check the manual. Is there an autopilot to this ship?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll set that to fly us south at like half speed.
Ensign Jones, half impulse.
You start going half speed south.
Okay. So let's start taking rest.
Have you tried removing the inertial dampeners?
So Naze is taking a rest. You said short rest or a long rest?
Long rest, 2 hours.
Yeah, fair enough. So while he's doing that for 2 hours, what the rest of you do? What are the rest of you doing?
Trying to long rest.
Yeah, I will as well. See if I can.
I'm gonna attempt a short rest.
I'll just be doing lookout.
Okay. So a short rest time goes by, which is a long rest to. Hold on.
And in 2 short rests, I'd be able to level up to 10 just the hit points, right? The other stuff will have to require a long rest.
Yeah. Once Nace has a, well, I'll probably be the one awake, and once Nace said that he could go to sleep, I'll go to sleep then.
Oh yeah, so you get your 2 short rests in. Naze, you get your long rest.
It worked.
It worked. Sweet. I can go to sleep now. Thanks. Thanks, Nace. Alright, I'm gonna go. Go find a nice little spot to sleep at.
I'm going to keep watch on deck, but I'm also going to be looking through my new Grimoire.
Okay.
Does he have that message spell in his book now?
He does, but I mean it's 9th level, so he can definitely learn it once he can cast 9th level magic.
Oh yeah, I meant to ask. I got some spells that are higher level than what I can currently cast from the.
That's because the rod will allow you to cast them.
So I can cast them.
Yes, you can
Oh.
cast them. Yes, because that rod literally makes you. Well, it stores basically similar to a ring of spell storing, except they recharge. So, and it's only those spells specifically. But I mean, yeah, you've got those spells.
After a short rest, I will attempt to long rest.
Okay. Everybody else doing the same thing aside from Naze?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so
Sir, yes, sir.
Would I be able to, just before a long rest, go around and remind blank everyone and then finish my long rest? Cool. I will do that.
10 hours will go by. You don't seemingly have any intrusive dreams. Your meditations go through
Pleasantly
without any
boring.
issues. And Robert, a clown has appeared to juggle for you for the next 10 hours.
Alright, he's new.
Oh, and he tells an entertaining but a pun-filled comedy routine and gets struck by lightning every like 30 seconds. But does not seem to die from it. And then once your 10 hours of rest are up, he disappears.
Thanks, Draven. Well, do we attempt to do some downtime? Do we attempt to redeem more gods? Because this guy is after us.
We're too high level to redeem gods. We have to be under 10, don't we? Or is it 10 or under?
So while you guys were gone for your 2 years, they have changed some of the rules. They dropped it to 1 quest for redeeming, and they don't give a shit on the level anymore.
Basically, they want more soldiers. Like, now.
So here's a funny thing, like, right? The war gods, right, have to get Carillion to stop peacefully, right?
With their words alone.
Carillion's one of his domains is war.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean he's got to talk himself down?
No, his is far worse.
I just thought it would have been fucking hilarious if he had to talk himself down.
I mean, it would have been. But,
He
I
did
mean,
some
you can
shit.
technically search. I mean, you can technically search it up in the guild card if you really want to know what his redemption quest is.
Ooh, if we ask about it, does he have a chance of dying?
No.
Shit. That would have been a good problem solved.
So we're gonna have to do a lot of them right away, and that's gonna be very.
Oh, you don't have to. That's just kind of what they're doing at this point is they cleared certain conditions for redemption so that they could get more powerful beings on the board quicker so that they can deal with something called tragedy.
If we were like to look on our little card, like on job redemptions, like tier list, what would be like the lowest, and then like what would they be? Or do they even have like a tier list of like this is like the most important to the least important?
They don't really have one of those for the gods themselves.
Yeah, no god's
They
gonna be
just
like
want
I'm least important.
exactly. They just want bodies. Because tragedy is a being or of a class of being that is incredibly dangerous. They were strong enough to granted there were 3 of them, but they were strong enough to put like 6 of the guardians into extended sleep and 3 of them into reincarnation. So logistically speaking, they would like to have people to take those hits instead.
Alright, what other gods do we all know? Huh, guys? Let's see. I got my god down that I said that I knew.
Yeah. Like when we redeemed her, did like others also redeem off that one? Or was she like the
No.
only
Yes.
ninja?
Remember,
No,
like,
because
look
she's
it up
legit.
dead.
No, not for Chirasu. Chirasu specifically is the only god of ninjas.
Oh,
It was the gods
It
of
was
death
death.
that got reviewed.
Deaths.
Sadly, there aren't very many gods of ninjas.
Yeah.
And we saved the
Sad.
one.
We got one. Alright. Maybe alright. What else big gods is there that that will probably trickle down?
Well, the war ones are fucked.
Yeah.
The war, it's only the gods who can't engage in violence. We can attack Coralline's forces and force him to the point that he has to negotiate for peace, in theory.
That is correct. In theory, anyway. That doesn't necessarily account for him just being an idiot.
So should we try that out, or is there another one we should also look forward to? Because what gods have we got in? We got the one with the god of death.
Are there any nature gods or who's a good like
If anyone would like, you can roll over religion.
oh, I believe I have advantage from my second brain on based skills.
Correct.
I'll give that a try. And I'll use a knowledge from past life, 1d6. 15.
We both got the 15.
Raiden, you would know of Malar, the god of the hunt.
Oh, I know a hunting god.
Nays, you would know Sylvanus, the god of the wild nature.
Okay, I'll try praying to Sylvanus and ask if he needs help with his redemption quest.
Roll a d100.
I would message the god of the hunt and ask if he need what redemptions does he need. Taking up his quest on it's on the job boards.
You also need to roll a d100. Sylvanus.
Aw, you didn't kill anyone today.
Need to kill an animal. A nice famous. Or maybe not kill animals. Help the animals.
No, it'd be the opposite. Oh, for the hunt, yeah, maybe.
Burn down the forest.
There's only one thing I don't want it to be.
What was that?
I will politely deny saying until after we find out what the redemption quest is.
I did that by complete accident. That's kind of funny. This is gonna be interesting. So, Vort or Nays, you know that Sylvanus needs to be redeemed by willingly killing an innocent creature. Right, and you would know Malar needs to willingly save a creature from someone who is hunting said creature.
I'm surprised the gods haven't. This must be a pride thing because the gods, after any length of time, can get that done.
Like how they're probably just listening and like, nah, fuck that
You have to
person.
remember, these are opposite of their nature. It goes against their very nature to do this.
Yeah, can we do this? We can do this on their behalf, right?
Yes, there is a way to do that, but it has to be done in a specific way.
Okay.
It has to still register as Sylvanus making the kill, and Malar rescuing the animal from a hunter.
I'm gonna take my debt. One second. Okay. Where are we right now? Sorry.
That's a good question. So you put it on half speed, and it's been like 12 hours. So, and you said you wanted to just fly south.
Yeah.
You were somewhere 1,400, almost 1,500 miles to the south. Oh, you'd actually be. This would be the first time any party's been over here. You were floating over the hill, the Black Hills, as they're called.
While we're traveling,
Which is
I'm gonna
ironic.
go on lookout and like see if I can see like a herd of animals where one of them seems particularly sick. Or you know what? I could just go down and like with a shovel and get some worms. It's an innocent creature, and then have Sylvanas kill it. What do you guys think?
Never hurts to try.
That's what you want to try. So now that we
First of
know
all,
what the quests are, Aikido, my Mondays character, built a dinosaur park. I thought I was just hoping it wasn't rescue all the dinosaurs.
I mean, that's not technically out of the realm of possibility if one would have viewed Aikido as a hunter of sorts.
first of all, I within like the first day, I need to go and or whenever available, send the message to those 11 gods that I tried to do at the beginning of the session.
Yep.
Then, is it easy to stop this thing and like go down to the ground?
There's a door for that.
Is it an airlock?
I don't know. You go in this door right here and it takes you down.
Yeah, am I gonna get left behind?
No, you go through the door and it's a portal.
Oh, okay. Okay, well then I'll go through the door. I guess like grab a shovel. I think I have a shovel. Or just dig with my gauntlet, whatever, and just try to salvage for some worms.
Odd or even.
Odd or even. Um. Odd.
Even
I
as you
find no worms.
as you strike your shovel down, you get about 2 inches into the dirt before you hardly strike a very solid object, and it causes a ringing through the shovel into your hands.
Let's just fucking dig around it and see if I hit a rock. I wanna know what I hit.
Niffle's been gone more than like 5 seconds to get worms, so I'm gonna go through the portal.
You what?
I'm gonna go through the portal where you went because you've been gone for like more than 5 seconds to get a handful of worms.
I hit a rock. My elbow hurts now.
As you dig around and figure out what you found, it is not a rock.
What is it?
It is a metal. I'm just trying to decide what metal.
Oh,
I
good job.
found a thing.
There it is. Okay, so what were the selections of rocks again? I'd say this is probably. God, this is so terribly formatted. I remember why I stopped using this book.
Is that the one with the writing's really small on the left side?
Trying to see if they give a. They do a poor job of giving a description. When you dig around, you find that it is a giant green crystal with what looks like dust swirling in the middle.
It's what in the middle?
A dust is swirling in the.
I pick up my massive green rock and I show it to you, and I'm like, I found a rock.
Yeah. How big is this thing?
don't know. How big is
A
this
couple
thing yet?
feet.
It's a what?
A couple feet long.
I found a really big rock. I'm gonna look in the hole I've made. Are there any worms down there?
Nope. It is
God damn.
3 feet 6 inches long.
Can I
By 1
examine
feet
this rock?
1 feet 3 inches long.
I'm gonna put
Wide.
in my inventory that I have a green rock.
Yeah, go ahead. You examine the rock.
This is my
How
rock
do you
now.
examine said rock?
Look at him with magic. Is it magical?
Oh yeah, it gives off magic, but not a school of magic.
For
It's more like nature.
what should I call this rock in my inventory?
Green rock.
Green rock.
Because until you have it identified, I guarantee no one in this party has come across this before. Except maybe Robert, depending on how much time he's spent in the forge.
I have time to go in there and buy my saddle and then leave. Create a
Exactly.
little goblin
So
dragon.
exactly. So not much.
I didn't find any worms, but I found a rock.
Look around. Do we see any creatures down here?
No. Not for the fucking like 20 miles that you can see.
I don't know what happened, Niffle, but when you struck this magic rock, like you scared the shit out of everything.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess we could go back into the ship and then try somewhere else.
Yep. Is the portal still there?
Yes.
Attempt to return to the ship. You should have Naze look at your rock.
I want to look at my own rock. I'm going to cast Identify on my own rock.
And you get no result because this is not a magical object.
Nace, can you look at my rock?
Yeah, I'll try to read inside the rock, I guess.
Tell me your secrets.
I got a rock, guys.
I killed all the worms.
I don't know where the worms are, but I got a rock.
The rock killed them all. It ate them.
Wait, what? The rock ate the worms?
I don't know what happened to the worms, but there were no worms down there, just rock.
Even when you picked up all the rocks, there was no worms? No,
There was
not even
still
any bugs?
no bugs for miles and miles and miles.
Huh, that's a weird place.
Opaque. Oh, I not green, gray. Opaque gray.
Oh, it's not a green, it's a opaque gray.
Yes.
Okay.
The sheet I was reading for, I couldn't read. I
Niffle,
found it online.
you hit it so hard you hit the color out of it.
Opaque gray.
Uh,
Can I make a nature check?
I mean, you can always try.
Sure.
Nays,
I
you would know
am-
that this is an incredibly
I'm-
good mana conductor.
I am an elf, not a dwarf. Yeah, I don't know shit.
It looks like it looks like a fancy rock like any other.
I'm gonna name him Jeremy. He streams around us.
No.
Okay. Oh yeah, we're in the
Nah.
hills, aren't we?
Yeah, not for another fucking 800.
Well, there's a difference between a massive like river and like tributaries and shit.
There aren't any of those. This realm has been cut perfect,
I see. Okay, cool.
and most of it you can blame on Yuki. Because 4 of these rivers didn't exist until.
Well, you know what? If I created rivers, I'm not. I'm all for geographical diversity. There you go. That's the word. Yeah, I'm just gonna be in the airship looking around and trying to see if I can find anything that stands out, like I don't know, fucking mountain goat or creatures as we're in our little airship flying around, be booping around.
Maybe we can go back to the Black City and find like a diseased rat or something.
Yeah, just like fucking something.
You are free to do whatever you feel is necessary.
I'm gonna set
Oh.
the ship flying back towards Black City, back north at full speed this time.
Yeah, that
No.
took about 6 hours.
You
In
think
comparison.
there'll be people hunting like animals, or did they say what does it have to hunt? Is this at creatures or what was it?
An innocent,
Innocent
creature.
creatures.
So
So what I'm
Technically,
planning to do is acquire an innocent creature, be that a worm, a rat, a goat, something,
even
and I'm
people.
going to ask Sylvanas, do I have his permission to redeem him? And then if he responds yes, I will kill whatever I have, and then he'll be redeemed because he ordered the death. And I don't see what the big deal is. Like, I hunted deer all the time growing up. I do it to feed you guys like every day. Oh yeah, that's something I want to do. Jet, can I use my background feature to get some food and to hopefully track down and entrap an animal?
You find nothing here.
Fuck.
Unless you're a Earth Genasi, in which case you have plenty of food around you.
I can get nuts and berries apparently, but I can't get anything else.
There's not even that here. I would argue a feature can only carry you so far. If something doesn't exist, it doesn't exist.
That's fair. God damn it.
You mean a deer can't rise from the ground and be alive?
It can, but that not through natural means.
Yeah.
Do we have a chicken in the storehold or something?
Nope.
All right, well, I guess we can go to the next town and just buy a chicken or something. We can do that
To
too.
Black City.
Well, I think we'll find some life in between where we are now and the Black City, even if it means getting into the stream.
redeeming the hunting god would be a lot easier. We could hunt an animal and have him stop us.
Yeah, sure could.
Grim,
Yes.
Robert, if you will. Since you have Draven's memories right now, make a insight check.
59.
All right. Hey, Robert, what happened when you redeemed Bahamut?
I'm sorry.
Asking Robert, what happened when you redeemed Bahamut?
I got a power so that I can raise life.
Or a better question, what happened when the Monday group redeemed Timora?
We made friends.
So, just putting it out there, if Mylar and Sylvanus are sworn enemies, what do you think your insight says about redeeming one or the other?
You gotta do both or neither.
Oh no! It's even more cut and dry than that. You redeem one, the other one's gonna hate you, because that's exactly what happened with Bachaba on the Monday party.
Yeah.
When they redeemed Timora, she sent assassins to kill them for not redeeming her.
Oh dear. Well,
I think Vort ate one of them.
He did.
I would rather be on Sylvanus's good side than Maelor. Sure.
But what if we like do it at the same time?
We could put them against each other, and
Yeah, but one still has to die and one still has to live.
yeah, but like we can take an animal and say, "Hey, Sylvanus," and say to both of them, "You try to kill it. You try to stop him. And whoever gets it first wins and gets redeemed." And it's not really our fault.
So like we stop a lion from hunting a deer. We kill the lion, and the deer is technically safe. So it means we get both of them like that. Kind of analogy, not like not what we're gonna do, but an analogy.
That isn't what I was thinking, but that actually makes sense. We could do both at the same time.
So, if a creature, like Braden said, is hunting, is it innocent?
It's following its instincts. There's no malicious will behind it. It just wants to eat. Natural animals, I believe, are pretty much all neutral.
Yeah. So if we
Yep.
find a creature in the natural environment stalking, so maybe if we turn our just things to creatures that are stalking, maybe we find a creature as it is about to pounce on another creature, and then we kill the creature is about to pounce, therefore saving an innocent and killing an innocent.
Innocent.
That's awfully complicated when I look outside and just see miles and miles and miles of green.
Yeah, we're also on hills. We're on the Black Hills. When we were traveling before, did I see creatures before we get to the Black Hills?
Odd Reason.
That's an odd question to ask.
No. In the entire 12 hours, you did not see a single creature within 20 miles of you.
I want to make sure I don't have my death aura on. Did I shut that off? Have I
If
just
you
been
had it
killing
on, they would
everybody?
be dead. If you had it on, they would be dead.
I was just making sure. I don't know these toggles quite yet.
If you'll remember, the death aura literally doesn't care who steps in it. The only person who isn't hurt by it, is Draven.
I'd be fucked.
Also, it only goes out to 200 feet, not 20 miles.
That's fair.
All right, so we find some sort of predator, a wolf, a lion, and we get like a sheep. We put them both in the same place, let them hunt, and then kill it before it strikes. We don't
Yeah.
have to actually find them in the wild. We can just
Do you know where the most like animals are at, or I'm guessing really no one knows, right? We don't really know where these kind of animals hang out at. I
In a
don't think.
stretch of 1,200 miles, 20 miles in every direction of the ship, including up and down, Robert did not see a single animal for 12 hours.
Just grass, right?
Does Robert think that he can create an innocent sheep and an innocent lion?
Maybe? I don't think he actually had that.
I assume the summons won't work.
Well, no, he's talking about a divine feature. There's a divine feature that literally allows you to just create. Oh, yes, you do. You have gift of life. Well, no, that's gift of life.
What
This
about
is
true
like the
polymorph? I have true polymorph.
You
Maybe.
true polymorph something and you let it stay for the hour. It is that creature.
Until dispelled.
So make a sheep because that might not run off as fast. And then make a lion.
I can only do it once a day, so you'd have to make one of them.
Oh, and if we do it at the same time, uh,
Should we
do
land
I
on
have
her?
a way where I can make my true polymorph not require concentration?
No, you don't.
Can you
So yeah,
concentrate
make your
on more
sheep.
than one thing at a time?
Yeah, but the problem is we got to make I gotta make him for an hour, and so we gotta like put him in two different cages. Oh, there we go. All right, let's go to the ground. We're gonna do Royal Rumble.
I mean, I can just like wrestle a wolf down to the ground for an hour.
Would it then be? Would it even like want to attack anything after that? Wouldn't it just want to run away?
Not if I tackled it to the ground.
We're gonna have to make that wolf now want to attack the sheep that we get, and after it being wrestled down the ground for an hour.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll just make a circle cage, make a cage on one side, cage on the other side, and we can have like two like things we can lift up. You know, we can have like, you know, somebody lift both sides at the same time, and then we could, you know, say go. I mean, we could do it on the ship too, but then it might get a little bloody.
Does Nate have any input for this? I think we lost Nate.
Or he's muted and he's been saying stuff the whole time.
I will take it as he is away at the moment.
So I've
Carry on.
been feeling like, what the fuck is going on? If he was here. Alright, well, then Vikalani, Nays, let's do this little thing, see if it works.
If we turn an object like a stone on the ground into a creature, it's friendly to us and obeys us for the hour until it becomes real, permanent. So we don't even need to restrain them.
Oh, just take the sheet. Okay. So you just do it on the ship then? Is there a fighting arena in the ship?
No. His ship is not equipped with a fighting arena.
I mean, it's a cargo hold.
There's gonna be
Well, I
blood in
mean,
the
if you want to
cargo.
go sailor style, then sure. You could call the cargo hold a fighting arena.
Yeah. Once we close the door, man, they got nowhere to go. To the cargo hole. What are you gonna create, Nace?
This is gonna hurt somebody.
I'll make the sheep. We need an object that's at least the size of a sheep, though. So maybe we go down to the ground and find some big rocks.
Get a rock.
Yeah.
Another rock.
All right, we go to the ground. Do we find a rock the size of a small enough to be a sheep and small enough to be a wolf?
So you go down the odd or even.
Even.
You don't find any rocks the size of a sheep. You find a rock the size of a dragon, though.
Oh, that's fine. It has to be at least the size of a sheep. It can be larger. It just can't be smaller.
That's my rock.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna break the rock in half, and then there you go.
Yeah.
One moment, I have to go look up a ruling because I don't know how this would work.
Two
No, this is one
rocks
of those
enter.
questions that
One rock leaves.
Interesting. Okay, I'm getting conflicting answers. Everybody take 5. Graham, I'm pulling you into the room because we need a DM ruling.
Yeah.
Okay, so this technically goes both ways. So here is the problem. What happens when you cast True Polymorph on a thing that's already True Polymorphed?
If you can they split it? It was the dragon True Polymorphed into a rock. Oh, poor dragon. They already killed an innocent.
Yeah, so that's kind of like why I'm trying to figure out what would happen. But just in the preliminary, like first 5 articles I've read, they all kind of give mixed results. Because some say that the stacking spell rule applies where if you apply 2 equally potent castings, the last one takes effect. But that wasn't technically by any official authority. So that's just another DM saying that.
Well, you ruled the True Polymorph after the hour. That is the creature. If they die, they do not revert to the other thing, right?
Well, that's because that's how the spell works. It says after the hour they are that thing, and until it's dispelled, which still implies that it is under the effect of True Polymorph. It's just no longer necessary to concentrate on it, and it has a duration of until dispelled. If the spell becomes permanent, you no longer control the creature. It remains friendly to you, depending on how you've treated it. The transformation lasts until it is dispelled if you concentrated on it for the full duration. So, I guess if it comes down to it, and you true polymorph something that's true polymorphed, and in both instances the concentration, I would say one overwrites the other. Wait, there is something interesting I didn't think about. So, turn a creature into an object, transforms along with whatever it's wearing into that form, as long as the object is no larger than the creature's size. The creature statistic becomes those of the object, and the creature has no memory of the time spent in this form. Oh, well, never mind. What I was just thinking wouldn't apply then.
Would you say, like, if a creature was, say, we took a rock and we turned it into a sheep, and then we reduced that, and we waited the hour with the True Polymorph on, the sheep got reduced to 0 hit points. Would it stay dead as a sheep, or would it turn into a rock?
As long as you waited the full hour, it would stay the sheep, I would say.
So I think the same would happen if you take a rock, you break it in half. It unfortunately that dragon is, broken half. Still a rock. Now it's polymorphed into a sheep.
Well, this is going to be conflicting, but that would be correct. I agree with that. So.
Oh.
And because it's an
Does it
object,
think
you
it's
wouldn't know it's a wood.
Does,
Right now, it doesn't know
it-
anything. It's an object. That last part of the spell says it literally has no memory of being in this, of the time being in this form.
So is the complication thing? Does the dragon now think he's a sheep?
No, the complication was I was wondering what would happen in the instance of you casting True Polymorph on something that's already been True Polymorphed. But I think we've already kind of established. So it's the stacking. It's the stacking rule. If you True Polymorph it and then you wait the hour, then it becomes that thing permanently. So if it was a dragon that was turned into a rock and then turned into a sheep after being broken in half, would give that result. So I think that's what we'll just go with.
Okay.
Why
All right.
is that?
How did that resolve? It is up to you what you want to do next. But you have found a dragon-sized rock.
right.
said,
Now,
do
did
we
you want to
wanna
break it in half?
try to break it? Yeah.
Who believes they could break it like cleanly without giving us nothing but pebbles?
Yeah, can you use fabricate to like make a bunch of rock over to the side using this material?
It's a rock, so yeah, probably.
Well, great.
So I use fabricate to make 2 smaller rocks.
You got your 2 smaller rocks.
I will, on one of the rocks, I will true polymorph a wolf.
And I will true polymorph a sheep.
I tackle the wolf.
He's friendly to us until the hour is up.
Oh, this is a hug then.
It's an animal!
It's not just any animal. It's a wolf.
Good God.
Become nice, get nice and friendly with it. Can be your pet when we're done with this.
Okay. Well, are we gonna kill the wolf?
Yeah, we're killing the wolf.
Shh, shh, nays.
Yeah,
Shh,
I was gonna
shh,
say we're
nays.
not gonna.
Shh, shh, nays. Shh. Don't tell her that yet.
I mean, I'm completely fine with the idea of animals dying. I do it a lot, actually.
Oh, okay. I just wanted you to be friends with it and, name it.
Oh, that would be nice, but like, animals are food. I grew up in the forest. Anyway, yeah. So what we need to do first is we need to contact Sylvanas and
Yeah, you
ask
guys.
him what.
Yeah, you got to contact whoever contacted him before. Contact him again and say, "Can we redeem you?" Like you said before, but
Yeah.
both do it at the same time.
Yeah. So we're all good on that front.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So now I guess.
Oh, we have to wait the hour until the true polymorph becomes their true form.
Yeah, just before the hour is up.
Couldn't you just command the wolf to go and attack the sheep?
Then it becomes a rock when you kill it.
What?
Then it becomes a rock when you kill it.
Yeah, we need to become permanent first.
Yeah, it needs to be a real wolf.
Oh, right. It needs to be permanent first.
And get all those killing. It's got to be innocent. You're an innocent wolf. Think innocent thoughts.
Think innocent thoughts.
When it becomes a real wolf, it won't obey us anymore. It's just a normal wolf.
Yeah, but it'll have the innocent parts already in there. Oh, maybe we should hide.
That's what I was thinking. Like, should we actually land and so they could be in a flat area. The wolf can only look at the sheep, and we'll be atop somewhere.
I'll just cast invisibility on myself and then do what needs to be done when the wolf starts attacking the sheep.
Oh, yeah, because it's already been a few, and it only has to wait an hour. You got an hour on that.
Well, yeah, I'm going to cast invisibility like once we have about 5 minutes before the wolf starts getting testy.
Yeah, we'll back off and let you do you.
Okay. I'll wait about 55 minutes, cast invisibility, draw my sword, and just watch these two animals.
Anyone doing anything else for 55 minutes?
No,
So do you think this will work? It's kind of.
I don't know. Seems logical.
Oh yeah. Niffle, knock on the door once it's all over, or make noise.
No response.
I'm gonna go. I don't know. I'm gonna go look at the rocks from the top of the ship.
Raiden, when you get to the top of the ship, make a perception check.
$16.
Interesting.
Oh no.
You-
Okay.
You stare at a couple rocks for the next 55 minutes.
These are some nice rocks.
Some nice rocks.
That rock looks like a blade. Oh my goodness.
Everyone's staring at the rocks for 55 minutes.
Pretty much.
Well, wolf rocks, sheep rock. I guess I'll throw the spell up there just for purposes of spell points. Cool.
Your hour goes by. You feel your magic take a hold, and you're sure they are permanent.
Okay.
This wolf has literally never eaten in its life, so I'm not anticipating this to take long.
I wonder when Niffle will be done.
I'm just
I think
watching
it's going to
the
be
wolf.
funny when the two animals just walk off because they don't know how to hunt.
Is the wolf
So yeah,
doing
hour
anything
goes
yet?
by, they become permanent. Do you do anything else?
So 5 minutes before they went permanent, I cast the invisibility spell,
Mm-hmm.
and then I am close to the wolf,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to just observe. And once the wolf starts to look like it's going to go attack that sheep, I'm going to take its head off. That's the plan.
And I'll contact Sylvanas and ask permission.
I think
We have
we
your
already did
permission
that.
to redeem you.
We already did that.
You know, you didn't.
We were planning on doing it just before the events.
Oh,
Do I get a response? Oh,
Redeem me? Oh, heavens no. That would require you to kill an innocent animal with one of my weapons.
well, Niffle is invisible downstairs. Doesn't know this.
Niffle, odd or even.
We've been going on all day, so we'll say on.
Anyone doing anything else?
So how did it go, Naze? I know. I think mine already got approved, right? Since I did look for a quest on him.
No, you just asked how do you redeem him. You didn't get permission.
Oh. Well.
This is why I asked the question before.
I'll say.
We were all squared away, and apparently we were not.
I'll hit the God of Hunter up. Hey, is it cool if I redeem you?
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a no from me, bud.
I-
It is the course. It is the correct course of nature to allow things to hunt, and I'm not gonna stop them from doing that.
Both of these gods are fucking stupid.
For sure.
I told you this is completely against their nature. You're asking. You keep forgetting. It doesn't matter if you're doing it; they still have to have a hand in it.
And the absolute minimum is they have to.
Oh no, Nate's
No.
got some very enlightening information.
Yeah, this isn't going to work even if he gives permission because we don't have one of his weapons.
Precisely. You have nothing on you that suggests that you are a champion of Sylvanas or Malar.
I'll pray to Sylvanas again, saying, we actually arranged to true polymorph rock into an animal. We were hoping that would be permissible.
But now it's an animal, an innocent creature.
What's this wolf doing while this is going on, DM?
It's just kind of like sitting there because it doesn't know what to do.
I'll figure out once it gets hungry. I haven't been told to do anything at this point. As far as I'm concerned, the plan is still on.
Mm-hmm.
The other gods you have redeemed so far had you do things that were not necessarily directly against their nature, but something that they shouldn't do. So the gods of death gave you the location to one of the other gods of death, essentially, which they shouldn't do, but they were confident that you would die in the process, so they didn't really care. And technically, while you did reverse, you did a reverse heist, that's still technically stealing from someone else, so it wasn't as big a deal to Cherisu. But you're talking about two gods that are very set in their ways. Sylvanas is incredibly old, and so is Malar, and they are direct mortal enemies.
Hypothetically, if Yuki needed to be redeemed, what would her quest have been?
That's up to Charlie. I'm sure it would be something that Yuki would not want to do. Because that's how Charlie has been rolling thus far.
Probably destroy the Cloud City.
Or he could make her give up her magic. It has to be something that would be profound enough that you have learned your lesson, but you didn't have to a lesson to learn, so you're fine.
Yeah. I was
Thanks
fucking
to
there,
Naze.
I was there, motherfucker. I was a knob.
Well, and Naze did use a note card for your sake, so...
Yeah, there's that too.
Which is why he's the brains.
I mean, but that wasn't for the gods that got dethroned. That was for the spell plague, which was a completely separate matter.
I mean, that still would have sucked. A god of magic with no magic.
Oh, it would have sucked. Okay, well, these two gods don't want to be redeemed. That's a shame.
Hey, Nace, looks like the god that I was talking to doesn't want to be redeemed.
Yeah, same.
Oh no! Should we tell Nifl or Yuki?
Nipple.
I look over the side. Is she killing a wolf yet?
Nope. She's still invisible and down.
Give her a couple more minutes.
The wolf starts to walk away, and the sheep does the
follow the wolf.
same in opposite directions.
God fucking damn it. I look up to the airship and I look at the wolf.
Debating on dropping a black rod, are you?
I'm thinking of just killing this wolf and redeeming one of the gods.
Sure. You can do whatever you want.
I don't think you'll redeem any.
It wouldn't, but Yuki doesn't know, or Niffle doesn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Looks like they're walking away now. I wonder what Niffle's gonna do now.
I'm just walking with the wolves.
You think we should tell Niffle something or yell something to Niffle? So I don't know if y'all can see Niffle invisible. I can't. So should we like yell something, or should we just let Niffle just be there?
Well, we need to decide what to do next. This seems like a lost cause.
Yeah, true.
Nays, the invisible person, and hands you a note.
I read the note.
You could just steal one of Sylvanus's weapons.
I also thought of telling Sylvanus that we were going to redeem the other guy. See if he reacted to that, since they're supposed to be enemies.
Fair. Not a bad idea either.
You look like you're thinking there's something there. Try it.
What was this guy's name? The hunter?
Malar.
Malar. I'll say. All right. Since you don't want to be redeemed, there are other quests we can do. We got one from Malar as well. Have a nice day.
That's an interesting tactic.
He's the brains.
Yeah, wow.
A hammer falls in front of you, Nays, with an oak leaf on it.
I'll pick it up and go give it to Niffle.
But how do you find her? She's invisible.
I assume you come down, and I eventually
He can see you.
come up and I talk to you, and I'm just like, the wolf won't attack him. I think we need like a fury spell or something like that.
Well, first we need Sylvanus' weapon, and I give you the hammer.
Oh, okay. And you hear a click as I put the shing as I put the great sword back into its sheath, and I take the warhammer. Yeah, could you like get somebody that can cast, I don't know, a fury spell or a rage spell or something like that?
Niffle, make
Yeah.
a dexterity saving throw.
Right. $16.
I don't think you have much to lose. Oh no. Oh no.
What happens?
Niffle drops the hammer as she starts drooling from the corner of her mouth. Niffle, your intelligence is reduced to 3.
Oh, it's good playing. I can no longer play an Intelligence 3 character.
Let's see, 5.
Does that mean she's innocent now?
Wow, that just makes this a hell of a lot worse. Niffle doesn't know she's Niffle. Niffle suffers from amnesia and is unable to recall details of her past.
Oh, I think I'm the only one who is supposed to wield the weapon. Maybe
Nipple's just sitting on the ground.
someone else holding it triggered a curse.
What happened?
Something happened to Niffle when she took the hammer.
I can't see, so what happened? Wait, does the invisible spell stay on, or?
I don't think she can concentrate at this point.
Yeah, so she will slowly fade in, or fade into existence.
Who?
Niffle.
I'm gonna
faded.
try
Oh
and make blood.
Yeah, I can't concentrate, so yeah, I'm not invisible anymore.
I'm gonna see if I can make blood from up here in front of the wolf. So maybe he gets a blood taste and goes after the sheep. And I'm gonna try to make a trail go back towards the sheep.
Yeah, sure. Draven has many abilities that extends the reach of a spell, so...
Be like, Nace, the wolf's going after the sheep.
Is it?
You'll see the wolf is chasing after the sheep.
I will pick up the hammer and attempt to attack the wolf.
I mean, it's a wolf. You would have to just roll a d20. If it's anything higher than a 1, you're good.
That would be a 12 with my -1 strength.
And as this hammer smashes into this wolf, the hammer shatters. The wolf is dead.
Great
Gave you a
job,
one-time
Nace.
use.
Can somebody cast Greater Restoration on me, please?
Let's see, I think it's modify memory. Niffle was married to Hyde. They have 10 beautiful bear elf children.
And with the access to the magic that he has, he could do it.
Please don't.
Are they all still down on the ground?
Yes. Niffle is still sitting on the ground, drooling.
Just like vacant expression.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Raiden, I don't know what's going on, but Niffle's stopped and concentrating on the invisibility and she's drooling. She really like Wolf that much that she's just trying to think about eating it.
Maybe Niffle was scared to actually kill the wolf, so now she's kind of like broken.
Oh, traumatized. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure Naze will comfort her and when they come up.
Yeah.
I'll take Niffle and carry her onto the ship and say, "Hey, something happened."
I assume she's probably heavier. I don't know what your strength is, but like she's wearing a lot of gear, and she can walk. But if you choose to carry her, she won't resist.
I can telekinesis, I think. I guess
And you're
I'm
wearing
supposed
mithril, which is
That's
lighter
even
than
more
normal metal.
masquerading than being carried.
Is that
Yeah,
a
so
new
you get up to the
puppet?
ship.
Yeah, it happened when I gave her the hammer. I think only I had permission to wield it because I contacted Sylvanas, and when she picked it up, it did something to her.
Can you do your like googly eyes? Look at her. So we can figure out how to fix this, right?
Yeah, I'll try to. No, I can just guess identify if it's a spell on her. I try identify.
This is one of those complicated spells, so I'm not sure if the spell would show forth or the curse would show forth. Maybe both. Yeah, she's under the effects of a spell called Rack the Mind.
Oh, I know that spell. That's a fun spell.
That's why I laughed because I got a 5. It would have been even funnier if it was a 6 though, or a 2.
I'm guessing you won't tell us, so would you?
No,
Damn it.
that one would have been amazing though, because I know exactly what common item I would choose. Anyway, yes, she's under a spell effect called Rack the Mind.
Yeah, she's under a spell of
The
Rack the
spell
Mind.
that you can use is when people really piss her off.
Do I know how to fix this spell?
Yeah, it can be removed. It can be ended by a remove curse or comparable magic. And Greater Restoration or comparable magic can fix the ability loss. Otherwise, the effects are permanent.
I cast remove curse
Well,
on the Niffle.
Niffle, you remember your Niffle, but you still have an intelligence score 3.
Nothing changes.
I don't have diamond dust.
I'm pretty sure you can cast a spell without the material component.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I think that's one of the divine powers.
If I
That was
can, then I will.
something that Yuki got special from the goddess of magic. But like I'm sure him being the god of magic now, or the powers of the god of magic,
X god.
Yeah.
probably is the same
Twice
thing. But
removed.
I don't think it's a divine power.
Anyway.
Welcome back, Niffle. So you just really didn't want to kill that wolf, huh?
No response.
Sorry for your PTSD.
There's no difference between post and after. Still have an intelligence of 3. Like,
Yeah, you drooled on yourself for a good 2 minutes.
no
Yeah,
response.
it's called spontaneous wizard spells. That's what I thought.
Oh, well, I was wrong then.
All right, hey, did the guns go off and the flares bang? How does that go when gods get redeemed?
A ping on your guild card. Sylvanas has been redeemed.
Nice.
Oh, we didn't get the
The
hunt
other
though,
one
huh?
redeemed.
No.
You didn't do the thing I did? Play them against each other?
Oh,
This is fairly on brand for you.
yeah. Raiden. I was like, will Raiden do this? He's on 9. He's too dumb right now.
All right, so we redeemed Sylvanus.
Yeah.
Or
The god of hunters. I didn't trick him.
Niffle sits down. She got tired of standing, so now she's sitting down.
But we got one. Yay. Was it only one? There was like no other like unknown ones that got it too.
As far as you're aware, that is correct.
it seemed like there was a more personal, like it had to actually be their weapon. So unless Naze had like a multi-purpose weapon from like 8 gods.
Yeah.
And congratulations, Naze, you lied to a god.
No, we had gotten a quest from his rival. I accepted. I didn't lie.
No, we never got the quest
You
from the
actually
rival.
didn't want us to do it, so you did lie.
No, I said that we had gotten the quest. He told us
Doesn't
what the
mean that
quest
it was
was.
actually accepted. Yeah, so he's right. He just partially omitted the full truth.
Oh, by the way, anything I say from now on is out of character.
So what's going on with Niffle? They're not talking. Did you fix them, Robert?
Yeah, oh yeah. Fixed her good. I didn't even change her memory. I was tempted.
DM, I still have an intelligence of 3.
No, he cast Greater Restoration on you.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah, then I'm fine.
That was the conversation he and I were having. Is could he cast it without Diamond Dust? And yes,
Would've
he
been
with spontaneous
great.
wizard spells.
Someone told me.
It's okay. I thought you heard him. I just assumed Yuki was scarred, or Niffle was scarred.
Yeah. It was
No, I
like
thought my
Raiden was
intelligence
saying,
was
little
3. I'm just like, I
PTSD.
can't speak. And for the past like 10 minutes, I've been like, okay, I guess I'm playing an intelligence 3 character now. Okay.
That is
Welcome to the game.
well.
I would have been down for it.
Cast Awaken on him. That's funny.
Would they have gotten a better intelligence?
Maybe.
I mean, Nipple's intelligence is like only 10.
Oh, so it would have been the same. Alright, do we want to try a different god?
Didn't
What?
want to just do a regular quest.
Yeah, let's go let's look at the guild card.
What ranks are we gonna get, boys and girls? Hello?
Hello.
He's rolling up the quest list right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought I just went quiet for a moment. Let's see what's going on.
You got C, an E, an E, an F, a special. Hunt some plants. Hunt more plants. Hunt some elementals. Clear out some bandits.
Oh, I want to do a classic bandit quest. That sounds fun.
Yeah, what rank was the bandits?
C.
Yeah. Would that count for like leveling my rank up from
Sure.
yeah, let's go for that one.
Yeah, sounds good.
Let's do it.
We got for information.
Bandits? Like, that's
Information on
so
bandits.
classic.
I'm tempted to drop a certain archmage into this group.
I mean, he might have gotten a new crew. You said it was a B bandits?
C. Oh my god. Yep. Perfect. Give me a minute. I gotta import some creatures. Yeah, so you would know that you have to hunt a group of bandits that is besieging the roads to the east towards Nochester. They're fairly brazen because like they've been spotted like on the road and their like camp is really not that far off, so somewhere like around here. Based on guild information. Somewhere in this area.
That's just north of the ogre caves. That's funny shit.
That's not where.
The
That's not where that town is. The Green Twilight.
No.
That was the southern road.
yeah, that's more like right here somewhere.
Okay.
Because the ogre cave is like literally
Like right about
right
here.
here.
Yeah, yeah. Everything happens in this stretch of the woods right here. Fucking bam, bam,
I can't help that I rolled east. Okay.
bam.
The interesting thing, though, is that these bandits do not attack during the day. They only attack at night,
Oh,
and they must have
vampire
some
bandit.
very strong individuals, because some people have been torn clear in half.
Vampire bandits. That's my guess.
Sounds right up our alley. Let's go there.
We should
Should we
always have
drow?
a vampire contingency.
Well, we do now.
Huh?
The new boon we got.
Which
Oh, yeah.
probably no one has looked at besides you.
I didn't see it on my sheet.
It's under your features. It's an active action.
As anti-death.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, they're probably just on this road. Because, like, who goes out over here? Who are the people that they are robbing out here?
Hey, Naze, how fast can this ship get over there?
Pretty fast.
Pretty fast, he says.
Engage.
Engage.
Engage stressors.
You know it's going to take you roughly 24 hours to get over there.
We'll be there in less than a day. I'll set up. I'll set the autopilot.
My math is correct. We'll get there just before dawn.
No, because it already is dawn.
It'll be 5 hours before dawn.
That's okay. The joke went over your head.
No, I know that's the month. We have that all month.
The 9th of dawn. Alright, so Yeah, so 24 hours would go by with no issues.
I will recast protection.
I assume you guys want a long rest at some point in that period.
Yeah.
So you guys can just go ahead and take your long rest. If there's something you want to do it in 24 hours worth of time, you can do so. And if it's okay with everybody, I would like to stop it there for the week.
All right.
Yeah.
I have an encounter to prepare.
Yeah.
Also, how long do you have to train to get your subclass features? I just realized I do have
1
a
week.
subclass. 1 week, alright.
And hopefully by next week, I will have all your boons and blessings you're supposed to get.
Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Good night, guys.
It's always
Night.
complicated. Good night.
Good
It's
night.
always complicated
Good
trying
playing with y'all.
to
You have a good one.
redeem gods that don't want to be redeemed. Have a good night and catch you later. That was interesting.